You're tuned in to That Pressure Talk. Let's talk about it. Today we have a guest. And her name is Tiani. I'm so excited to see you. I feel like that's a good, I'm going to start making sure that every time we have guests on, I do like a little welcome in. So, welcome in, darling. How are you today?
Doing good.
I feel like it's been a little while since we've hung out and got to connect a little bit. It's a little while.
Too long.
Yeah. So, what's up? Catch me up on life. How you been?
How I've been? Yeah. Great.
I know that's one of those questions that get people hold on. When I ask someone how you been, I actually want to know how's your mental, how you feel. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's a safe space for you to open up and let me know what it is you're really thinking, how it is you're really feeling, because that's what we're here for. This That Pressure Talk. Hello.
Well, before we get to that,
yeah. Let's do it. Cheers.
This always helps the mental.
Yes. This always helps the mental. Mm-hmm, yeah.
Life is great. There's always obstacles, but I'm overcoming it. So that's all that matters.
Yeah. I feel
How about you?
Girl, obstacles. I feel like we face a lot of obstacles, but my obstacles are more so relative to the challenges that I'm facing with taking on more and more tasks. I feel like I've gone from live streaming to, entrepreneurship and, investing in my business, investing in my podcast. So it's a lot. So my obstacles, I don't want to look at them as negatives or I don't want to downplay what I have going on, because I'm grateful for what I have going on, but I also feel it's overwhelming. I kind of get what people are talking about when they say being a mom and having to work, whether you're doing a 9-to-5, whether you're, doing what we're doing right now. How do you find the time? So for example, right now I can't record if my kids was home, girl. I gotta Scooby-Doo-Bop-Bop, because I can't, it's not gonna work. They're gonna be around here running around loud, making a whole lot of noise. So I feel like it's important to really find that time. So those are the kind of obstacles that I have going on right now, girl.
As I expressed earlier, I shed a little tear, just letting y'all know I'm proud of Asia. She's doing so good in life. This is one of my good friends. So
I love that. Girl, I don't want to get emotional, because I feel I don't want to get emotional, because we definitely did have a moment earlier, and I really appreciate that because you've definitely been around for the last 3 years. And those of you that tuned in for the first episode, y'all know that I said the last 3 years was very challenging. People look at me and think that I could just, which we're going to get into, but I think that what people see on social media is what they think is happening in real life.
Right.
It's difference between a picture post or a video post and reality. It's very different. So just because you see people on social media happy go round doesn't mean that that's really what it is. People are genuinely going through things, behind the scenes of life. So how do you feel about that? What are your takes on the pressure of social media and how the expectations are set? How do you feel about that?
Well, first and foremost, I don't really have social media.
Okay.
I used to, but
why not? Why you don't have social media, girl?
I used to be that girl, okay? Don't get me wrong.
You still that girl. Hello.
Period.
Hello.
I just feel like it's too much attention. Right now I'm dealing with a lot behind the scenes. So I just feel like if I'm posting something and I'm looking cute or sexy and I'm looking happy, that's not really me. You feeling me? And
wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean that's not really you?
If I was okay, say I'm posting it just for me, but if I'm posting it for social media, I feel like people have expectations of you online.
Okay.
And they don't really know you like that behind the scenes.
Gotcha. Ooh, I like this. See, this is what I clocked that, because what do you mean by that? You literally just said posting for yourself versus posting for someone else.
So
when you're posting for yourself, when you take the picture, what is your goal when after taking that photo? What are your expectations?
At first, it makes me feel good because I'm doing it for myself, not for others, but also to show people. Obviously, I still look good, but at the end of the day, behind the scenes is not what I'm going through mentally or emotionally. So I used to have Instagram. I used to be that girl, but I deleted it because mentally I wasn't prepared for what's to come these days. Back in the days, Instagram used to be you post and people like it and interact.
Right.
And it's it's real. But nowadays it's when you post, people are just watching you. And it's not real love. So
like
I
they
don't,
kind of just keeping up. They just want to
right.
know, like,
They just
what you
want to
got
know,
going
like,
on.
okay, let me see if this girl got a man or if she got money. Like, it's
if
not.
I'm living better than her.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like,
Exactly.
what does that be about? So I want to kind of get into that a little bit more, because I did hear you mention that, yeah, you're doing it for yourself, but when you do post it, you are kind of seeking for not approval, not validation. But would you say
for
like
love?
that,
You know, like, show me some love. Like, I still look good.
So
like,
would you say that like the opinions of others on social media is something that matters to you? Like, is that something that...
I wouldn't say that, but I'm very, like, I've expressed before, I'm an introverted type of person.
Gotcha.
So, like, when I post, I kind of just, I'm doing it because I want to boost my confidence, not because I need the validation.
Yeah, you look good, you know.
But I look good. Like, I want to show off what I got sometimes, and that's okay. It's not for you to like, but it's for me to like. And I feel like nowadays people just want to see what you got so they can compare, and it's not really like real love, or they're taking it in as like, oh, okay, I aspire to, you know, get that shirt, or, you know, like, it's just more like hate.
Would you feel like, so, because I feel the same way. I feel like a lot of the friends that I have on social media, especially Facebook, yo, I swear, all of those friends are like friends. Yeah, all of those people are friends that came from like high school, family. Like, I don't really have like too much friends that like know me now in these present days on a lot of my social media platforms. So I feel like the opinions matter to an extent for me, because obviously my opinion on that is that if you're posting this because, yeah, you're doing it for yourself, but you also do want people to see you for who you are. It's just unfortunate that the world that we live in, they don't like to see us for who we are. Yeah, it's very judgmental. It's very like wishy-washy kind of, you know what I'm saying? And that's the part I don't like about the pressures of social media, is because like if I want to showcase my talent, if I want to showcase my relationship, if I want to showcase, you know, my beliefs, whatever it is, if I want to show my kids, have you noticed I have not, well, you haven't been on social media, but I haven't even been posting my kids like that on social media. Because I feel like not just the judgmental part, but I feel as though like people are so evil, and I say this all the time. What y'all don't understand is that negative energy, that evilness can transfer to a child. You have to remember to always be cautious of the rooms you put your child in, because some people are even jealous of children, especially of daughters. The sons, like, is one thing, because usually the sons be out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, but the daughters are the ones that's more visible. They're more talked about because of their appearance, the changes that they have to go through. So as a mom, even posting my kid is not something that I feel confident doing anymore. Either of them, my son or my daughter, honestly, because I just feel like people are so evil. So the pressures of social media for me, like I have like mixed feels on that, because I am someone who is in the marketing field. I am an entrepreneur myself. So networking and connecting with people who I'm able to do business with and help me grow, because, you know, I'm trying to get the money. You know what I'm saying?
Not even just that, like the conversation that we had earlier, I can relate. I do want to start doing more content. It's just, I wouldn't even know what to do, because everybody is doing the same things. Even the ones that I have in common that they're doing, it's too much stuff that's like not really authentic.
Yeah, you feel like you need to find your niche.
Right. And
do I be saying that right when I say niche? Because
no, a niche is the same. Yeah.
Because I feel like, because I heard somebody on social media the other day, it was like a niche. I was like, am I saying it wrong?
No, a niche is perfect.
Okay, thank you. Because I just had to clear the air, because I don't want to say that on live, like, and say it out loud, and people are like, what does this girl ever?
I've never heard
that. Niche, yeah.
Sound like somebody.
I was like, what? So, anyways, I just had to make sure. But yeah, so that is, I definitely do feel that. I did have some, I was saying something, wasn't I? I kind of forgot, but we're going to keep it pushing anyways, because it don't even matter. At the end of the day, be careful what you post on social media. Although I don't seek although I don't seek like approval from social media, I do feel like opinions are necessary, because if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's okay for the negativity to happen sometimes, but at the end of the day, like, ideally, the purpose of me, you know, promoting myself on social media is to network. So that's my goal. Like, I want y'all to see the stuff I be putting on. I want y'all to talk to me about. It's
aspiring. Whatever she's doing is aspiring.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. And you know what? I like that, because one thing about me is I ain't never been no gatekeeper. I feel like I always try to make sure to put everybody on. Like, I'm taking my closest ones to the top with me. I don't care what you have going on in your life. I don't care what you have going on in your life. I promise you, whether you are my married friend, and you know I'm inspired by your marriage because I want to get married. Y'all know my last episode, my girl Asia was here. She is a married woman. That is a relationship that I aspire to, like, not necessarily have. And that's not what I mean, but like the marriage. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't care what you have. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care the biggest house you have, girl. I'm going to support you. And if there's anything I know that can help you get up we're gonna go to the top together. You feel what I'm
Same.
saying? Because at the top is just us. So, you know, I say that all the time. Can we kind of have like a little cheers to that?
cheers to
Yeah,
that.
like cheers,
Yeah.
cheers. You don't do the little table tap?
Oh.
Yeah, table tap,
Okay.
table tap, yeah. And then look me in the eyes.
Knock on wood.
Look me in the eyes. This is not what
Is this wood? Marble.
This is marble. This is marble. Hold on. It was the knock on wood for me though. That was hilarious. All right, so I did want to talk about a couple of things. Ha 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 ha. We talked about social media, and that was a really good one. I really love that we spoke about that. So thank you. Now, how do you feel about the work and hustle culture? Like the pressure of working and the culture that, just the whole cultural thing. How do you feel about that?
You know what? Good question.
Yeah.
Because
Thank you.
before,
That's a good question.
a couple years ago, I used to think hustling was like the best thing for your life, and I feel like over time, it has been like a struggle mentally because you're constantly on the go.
Yeah.
You don't have a break.
Ripping and running.
And I understand that in order to improve in life, you have to hustle.
Yeah.
But mentally and emotionally, it takes a toll on your health physically. I've been going through it for years. It's a work in progress, but at the same time, like I genuinely just want to rest. Like there's days that I just want to rest, but I know that I have a goal that I need to meet and I need to get there, so I have to hustle.
Do you mind sharing one of your goals with me? Like, just one goal. You don't. You don't have to share if you don't want to, but like one goal. Like, what's one goal you're working towards?
Okay, so one goal I'm working towards is getting another car.
Okay, period. That's doable. Like, and I feel like anything you come up with is gonna be doable, but
Yeah.
that's like instantly doable. That's something that it can happen.
Yeah.
Manifest it, pray on it. Make sure to just keep that mind focused on it, and you got it. Like y'all better manifest what it is you want in life. Anything you want, you better say it's yours already. Like y'all know. I don't know if y'all know this, but do you know what my favorite car is?
Let me guess.
Please guess.
Okay.
Because not many people
Give
get
me
this
3 guesses. A Porsche,
No.
a Mercedes,
Hell no.
a BMW.
Well, a G-Wagon, they do have a BMW G-Wagon, so I'm not going to
Okay.
say no 100%, but a G-Wagon, yes.
Okay, I
that
was
is my
close.
dream. You was like a little,
I was
you was almost there. But a G-Wagon is my dream car. So, no, a G-Wagon is the car that I'm going to get. You see how I did that there? Manifest what it is you want. Speak it to existence. It is yours already, baby. My G-Wagon is in the parking lot. And my G-Wagon is like cream with some like red interior seats. Like, I swear to God, that's my car. That's my car. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Mine is a Mercedes Benz.
For real?
Yes.
Why Mercedes-Benz?
I don't know. I've always liked them since I was young. My mom's, well, she's a widow now, but her ex-husband used to have so many of them, so I was very inspired.
It was like toy cars to you.
Right. They were so nice.
You get a car. You get a car.
So nice. So ever since, like, I've stuck on it. Like,
Yeah.
I want a Mercedes, but maybe eventually in the future.
Do you have like 3 options, or is just Mercedes is
Mercedes is my dream car.
from? That's that. That's okay. All right. I love that. Okay. So, we were also talking about like the work and hustle culture. So that's what we were getting into. So, so that's a goal that you're working towards. I love that.
Right.
I'm working towards buying a house. I don't want to say that out loud. Like, I want to kind of keep that in.
No,
kinda
it's
just
okay.
wanna-
I feel the same way.
Like,
It's all right.
oh, now that y'all know, but that's okay. Continue to believe in me because now I want to. Let me fix myself.
They
I'm
won't know
going to
when
buy-
or where,
Yeah,
but you
soon,
got this.
soon though. But
yeah.
I'm going to buy a house. I can definitely relate with you though because the mindset you have to be like really strong, working a 9 to 5. Understanding what it's like to save money, but you're spending money in your bills, your car note, your insurance, whatever it is that you're having to spend the money on, and the support. Like I feel like you always need support as well.
See, can we talk about support?
Yeah, we could talk about that
Because-
duh. Let's talk about it. Let me take a sip too while we talk about it. Hello.
Talk
Yeah,
for a
it's
reason.
it's
All right.
alright.
Cheers to that. Support. Sorry, I didn't even take a sip. What do you feel about that? Do you have support in your life, or like
Oh.
we have to get into this topic because I
Well.
feel like it's important these days.
You know what? This is gonna be a moment. She done caught me off guard.
Girl,
All right.
you know I'm emotional.
Well, you know what though? That is a really good question because my definition of support is general support, like someone who's able to be intellectual, physical, financial, like support is very widespread for me. So I do feel like my definition of support might be different than others people's version of support, which is okay, like to each his own. Do I have support right now? Absolutely. I have a whole lot of support, and I'm very grateful for that support, whether it be from my spouse, whether it's from my family, whether it's from you, my other friends, you know, the people I work with, the people that are helping me with my projects. Like, the support is definitely there. It's challenging because, you know, you got to give some to get some, you know. So a lot of my support that comes from like my social media family, they're helping me get to where I'm going, little do they know. So yeah, I do feel like I have support, and I really feel like this is the first time that I felt like I have support. Not to discredit anybody that's been there for me in my life, but I feel like this is the first time where I'm actually, like, I can feel it now. Like, I can feel it. I can accept it now. Like, I can finally say, you know what? This person does rock with me. This person does love me. You know, like, these people are here for me. Before, I was kind of blinded by the support because I wasn't sure what was real and what was not real. So I was very mindful and very cautious of the rooms I would put myself in because I felt like being that caring person, being that person that's always willing to, like, do so much for others and, you know, just be there for everyone else but yourself.
Right.
And for a period of time, I didn't feel like I had that back. Like, I was everyone's safe space, but I didn't have a safe space.
I can relate.
And again, that's not to discredit anyone. I just didn't feel what I feel right now. Like, now I feel like what it feels like to be like, no, if I needed to make a call or if I needed to figure something out, like, I got all these people supporting me. Like, that kind of makes me a little bit...
Girl.
That does make me, like, a little bit emotional, I'm not gonna lie, because honestly, like, I always felt like misunderstood. And it's like, y'all don't know, like, I literally love y'all. Like, I have a way of being, like, I'm very, like, I feel like I'm very calculated. I feel like I'm very strategic. I feel like I'm very, like, head on with things. So I have a way of talking. Like, I'm very aggressive sometimes, but it's not with, like, malintent. So
you're not aggressive, you're assertive.
Yeah, assertive. Like, I like that.
You will, it's not that you're, like, mean about it. It's just, I want what I want, you know? So... Yeah. I get it. I relate. But me, I don't...
Do you feel like you, like...
I just, honestly, no. Not in the way... I understand everybody shows up for you in their way. But, no. I don't feel like I have the tribe that I want yet. Yes. Maybe it's not my time at this moment, but I feel like support, especially during these hard times, is important. And I've been the one that was people's tribes. Yeah. But over the past 2 years, I've had to reflect and set boundaries. So it's been really different for me. But I'm learning how to just go with the flow, and maybe one day it'll show up.
Not maybe one day it will show up.
Or, you know what?
It's going to show up for you. There's going to be a change.
You know why? Because I'm here today.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to get into that. So I wanted you to know that we initially met a certain way. You mind if I, like, tell the people?
No, go ahead. Please.
I can tell them? Okay.
Yes.
I think that this is something that would be good for them to know anyways, because I feel like they can really see, like, the heart in me as well. So here's that pressure talk for you. But Tiani and I actually met through a babysitting app, which I will not disclose on here because I don't know if I could say that on here, and I don't want nobody trying to sue me. I'm not, like, maybe I'm broke. I ain't got it right now. Not right now. Well, I'm not broke, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for somebody trying to sue me over some shit I didn't know I was not supposed to say. Like, is you cool? Like, I didn't know. But we met through a dating app. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. A dating app is hilarious.
You can call it a dating app. Yeah, whatever.
Dating nannies, basically. Dating nannies. I guess that's what you're saying. This girl. So it was a babysitting app. Okay, that is hilarious. It was a babysitting app, y'all. At the time, I don't know if y'all remember, but the first episode I recorded, I mentioned how I kind of bounced between jobs in the last 3 years. Yeah. Tiani was a part of that bouncing that I was having to do. I came across being one of those moms who had a crazy work shift. I'll just say that, and I needed support. And you were my support. Like, you helped me continue to go to work. You helped me continue to, see through my struggles at the time. Not that it was like a major struggle. There's larger fires to put out in the world, as we all know. However, I try not to take from no one else, but can't no one take from me either. This is my struggle, y'all.
Yeah.
And you were there for me. So first of all, cheers to that.
Not even that I was there for you.
No, but I want to finish on that. I want to finish on that. Because you were there for me. Like if without you, I would not have been able to go to work. Right. To go make money for my kids. You understand what I'm saying? So thank you. So while you feel as though right now is not your time necessarily, like you might not have that strong foundation that you're seeking to have, don't give up, because you watched me go through it. Like, I've vented to you, I've cried to you, I've told her so many things. Like, we've had so many conversations, and it turned from her helping me with the children to her becoming like a sister of mine. So I love that, and I love you so much, and I want you to know that. And you're very strong. Right now is not the time for us to talk about everything,
right?
But you're very strong, and you're very beautiful, and you're very talented, and I foresee so many great things for you. So just remember to keep that in mind whenever you're feeling like you don't have support. The support always should start with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once you believe in yourself, which is something that I didn't do, once you believe in yourself, I feel like that's when it kicks in. Because, baby, if you want to know when I started believing in myself? It was in June of 2020. What year we in? 2025. Well, not what year we in, y'all. It's the
Girl, you couldn't even tell.
Yeah, but listen, it started in 2025, and that's the problem though, is that people couldn't tell that I was struggling. Yeah. People didn't know that just less than 2 years ago, like, I wanted to drive my car into a wall.
I mean, besides
but you understand
that,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. It's not besides that, though. Because, like, that's how it was happening to me. And people kept thinking, like, Asia's so strong. Asia's always this. Asia's always that. People used to reach out to me for parental tips. And I'm like, baby.
I remember a moment.
Yeah.
I remember
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really hard for me. So, like, that support, it does take time. Like, I said that all to say that look at when you started to be there. Look at when you joined my support group, my support system. Yeah. It was then. And look at me now, finally starting to have more because of where it started. So, yeah, like, thank you. I just wanted to say thank you. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Listen, I'm a super girl's girl. I feel like some people look at it as, like, sucking up and, like, kissing ass and stuff. I don't feel that way. I feel like if you genuinely mess with somebody, like, you genuinely mess
She's
with
a girl's girl, but I'm a girl's girl to a certain extent.
Okay? Yeah, to a certain extent. And that's okay. That's okay, y'all. You ain't the only friend that I got that's like that. I'll just say that.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you ain't the only friend. It's all right. It's all right. All right, so I have some game ideas that I want to kind of, like, get into.
Let's get into it.
Let me see. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, because I kind of wanted to scroll through and, like, I have a list of questions, y'all. So I'm trying to pick the best one, okay? Give me a second. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Oh,
like
duh.
Something really simple.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, so I know how you want to get married.
Oh, my God.
And that's, like, your biggest goal in life. Okay, would you say you're casual? Like, would you elope? Like, do you want an extravagant wedding? Like, what do you want to do?
I would elope on you real quick, just so you know. I would elope on all you motherfuckers. I have no hesitation. Like,
Vegas.
Listen, I will do it in Vegas. I will do it in the courthouse. I will do it I will do it because I do want to get married. Like, that's something I spoke about, but I didn't get into it that much. So fine, here we go. Because somebody actually, like, on the last recording, they left a comment and said that they are manifesting marriage for me. Keep manifesting it for me. I need that. I need that. Gotta have that.
She wants that.
I want that. I need that. Gotta have that. Hello, matter of fact, we're gonna take a sip to that.
And I also have another question.
But let me finish though.
Finish. Please
finish.
You.
I do want to get married. That is a dream of mine. So will I elope? Yes. But after I elope, I would want to have a wedding. So not a super big wedding, but, like, all my down ass bitches is gonna be there, all my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a celebration. Like, that's something that. And I have a whole idea, by the way. You know that I think everything through in advance.
She's extra.
I'm so extra, but like, I just like to plan ahead. That's just how I feel. So the pressure of being perfect.
This girl's pressure.
The pressure of being perfect, and the thing is that we can never be perfect. But I do have some ideas. I would love to get married more than just because of the wedding setting. Like, I want to get married because of the love, the partnership. I want to go on a jog with my partner. Like, can we go running together? Can we go to the gym together? Can we cook together? Can we, like, You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna get married. Like I'm gonna get that G-Wagon. I'm gonna get married, and my partner gonna be in the passenger seat of my G-Wagon, pulling up to the
Period.
5-bedroom house I'm about to buy. Okay? Yeah, I don't know about the 5-bedroom house, but I just figured I'd manifest it.
No,
you know,
one thing-
while we're here.
one thing at a
So I
time,
figured I'll do
girl.
it while we're here.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time. But I'm just saying it out loud. So yeah, go ahead. What other questions? you got for
Okay,
me?
so faith. Let's talk about faith. When you're going through a hard time in life, how do you deal with that? And how does faith come in? Because I know sometimes can be hard and you lose faith, but how do you keep faith?
Inhale, exhale. You ever seen that movie where who's like, mach, mach? You ever seen that part? You know the movie I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's cool. It's cool. Listen, that's a question. That's a
Yeah.
cool. Okay. Faith for me, I like to say, I pray a lot. The way that I keep faith is through God. It sounds cliche, but as cliche as that sounds, like I keep my faith through God. Like I walk with God. I literally follow his path. And I pay attention. Again, I'm someone who is very spiritual. I manifest things. I do believe in like when certain messages speak to me, I try to dig into what that means. It could be a sign on a billboard. It could be you reaching out to me in the moment that I'm about to cry right now and you don't know what's happening, but God used you to call me to check on me so that I don't think that I'm alone in that moment. You understand what I'm saying? So the way that I've kept my faith is through the support that I've had within my community. And that's very challenging to say as well because so many days I've cried like in the shower. So many days I've cried on my way to my kids' school. But when I cried, I prayed.
Right.
And the prayer is usually very much so louder than the tears. And remember that it's very possible to cry tears of joy too. Because sometimes when you pray for the things that you feel like you need in your life, because everybody needs something different. But I prayed, girl. I prayed so much so like I started going to church again. I had to stop for a second as well at the same time because I felt overwhelmed while being at church. So I am someone who believes in God, but I don't feel like I have to necessarily, be, physically in someone's. I have my opinion on that as well, and I was raised very differently. I'll just say that. So that's just the way that you keep faith. Like again, it goes back to you having to believe in yourself and trusting the process, and patience is definitely key. Like patience. Like I said, you were a part of you became a part of my support back in what 2021. No, 2023, 2020.
It was 2023. Yeah.
So I said 2021. That's because it feels like it's been
Girl,
way
it
back,
does.
back into time. So it's like it feels like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But yeah, 2023, and look, it's 2025. But it just takes time.
It does. And that's why I appreciate you because you do have a lot of patience, especially with me because I am not the type of person to always be there physically, but I'm here.
You show up.
I show up.
And even when you don't physically show up, like you answer the phone call,
Right.
You answer the messages.
I'll be there.
You be here. I'll be good. Ooh, I don't know why that song came to my mind just now. Tell me.
Maybe you need to play
it. Can you get? I don't know if we could play songs like that though and not get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. All right, so I did want to say, hold on. I wanted to ask a question.
Please.
Okay, we're going to call this question. It's the last question, y'all. We're going to call this question Pressure Confessions.
Okay,
Your face. Yeah, I knew.
Before we get
going.
into it.
Okay. Get into it, yeah. Oh, I'm excited about this one. Come on, give it to me. So, before we get started, Pressure Confessions doesn't have to be anything specifically. Just tell me about like a perfection fail or like a perfection opinion where you feel like, kind of like what you mentioned earlier about, when you post on social media, you know what you're posting for, but having to show up to somebody else to find it like a certain, like, for it to be perfect. It could be, I'm trying to think. Let me see. Hold on. She's like, no, wait. Okay, so I'll go first. I'll go first. So my perfection fail. Let me think. That's a good question. I like that pressure confession. Pressure confession. Okay. Let me think. Pressure confession. Oh, for example, I bought my girlfriend earrings one time, and she had earrings in her ear already. And when I bought her the earrings, I made her trash the ones that she was wearing because they were from her ex-girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Now, for me, I felt pressured into getting her bigger diamonds.
She felt the pressure.
I felt the pressure of feeling like I needed to outdo whatever her ex-girlfriend did. Because, yeah, so like those little baby studs, get them out of here. I felt the pressure. The baby studs is diabolical. But like they were baby studs. They were like the size of my little extra finger right here. Y'all know that little extra finger like. So I was like, nah, I bought the rock. You know what I mean? Like the whole thing. Put that in your ear, okay? Thank you. Because I felt the pressure of, I felt like, let me prove myself to this girl. Let me show her that I could provide what she's used to. Because at the time it felt like, you know, she's a jewelry girl. That's what she's, you know, if you had a girlfriend buying you diamond earrings, like, I'm going to have to buy you something diamond too, bigger. Right. What Cardi B said, she bought a chain, I bought the same one even bigger. Yeah, like, that's what I had to do. That was so serious though. Like, that's what I had to do. So, yeah, something like that. That's petty.
That was
petty.
Know.
That was a little petty. That was a little petty. Now that I think about it.
Okay, someone I was dating. Okay, so it was around Christmas time. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not jealous or anything, but if you're gonna buy somebody else something similar like mine, make sure mine is better.
See, that's why I bought her bigger earrings.
So, one Christmas, I got a watch that was a little cheaper than the person I was dating that he bought for a relative. Let's just say a relative. I'm not going to be specific. Yeah, I didn't like that. And that's okay.
I agree with you though. Kind of like that might not be fair to agree with, but the reason that I agree with you is because I feel like, well, also, because maybe he bought the watch at a lesser price or something like that. Because maybe he felt like she might walk out on me too. Because if he bought it for his ex and he bought... First of all, don't even buy me the same thing. Like, just
First
how about
of
that?
all,
Just don't even buy
nothing
me the same
similar.
Thing. Yeah, nothing similar.
Not even the price-wise. Make sure my numbers is higher than the numbers that you did before.
It's the thought that counts.
I love generosity. I'm not greedy. I just feel like it's common sense. Like, you're dating me now, and I have expectations.
So would you have wanted, like, earrings?
No, I just asked for a lot more than just what they bought me.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. I can understand that.
Yeah. So if you're going to buy me that, make sure you buy me more than that. That's more than the price that you give somebody else.
So what if you didn't know the price of what it was?
Oh, believe me, I'm going to know.
How would you know?
All I have to do is look it up.
How would you find it though? Like, how do you know what that person bought somebody else? What if you didn't know? Like, y'all, hear me out. What if you didn't know that he ever bought a watch for somebody else? What if you didn't know that? Would it matter to you then what the price of that watch was?
No, because I would feel it. I'm a Scorpio.
In your core, you would just feel it? It's just like, are you psychic? The fact that you said I would just feel it. We all have X's and O's.
Even if it was an ex or just a relative, like, I feel like if they know that they...
So if your mom bought your sister a bigger watch than you would be mad too?
I would be mad too. Like, Mom, you don't love me? Like, you're not going to love me like you love her? I want it. I got to have it.
I need that.
Right, I need that. But yeah, I mean...
Okay, I mean, it's kind
Then I have to match the energy because you can't do that to me. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. What if you don't know though? Like, what if you don't know that he bought her a Benz?
Oh, if he bought her a Benz.
But what if you don't know he bought her a Benz and he buy you a Nissan? Would you still be grateful for your Nissan?
I'm gonna be grateful, but I'm still. You got to go.
What? How would you know that he got her a Benz though? What?
Because I'm telling you, I do my research.
You do your research.
I do my research.
Somebody I know. You do your research. The people that like to do y'all research, y'all are tricky. Y'all are tricky motherfuckers to be around. You know, that's like a little scary. That's a little scary.
I don't
so
see
you be
like
looking
scary.
up their background and where they from and
I'm
stuff?
a detective.
So like you gotta take like 7 business days to process their whole 7
I'm gonna find out
years.
everything. Just know that.
Did you find out everything on me?
No.
I don't trust that response.
No.
Before I work for her, let me just go ahead and make sure.
It's different. Like with a man, I feel like you have to know his background because there's no way that I'm gonna be dating somebody I don't know too much about you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we all want to make sure we know who
So we gonna go based off what I know about you, and then we gonna work with that.
But you won't know about the Benz or the Nissan. You won't.
I'm not gonna know about the Benz or Nissan, but you know damn well I ain't asked for no damn Nissan. We gonna get me a Benz, okay?
Well, with all of that being
Yes.
said, today was fun. I really enjoyed having you on today. That was good. We did good.
We did good.
Shout out to you because
I love you.
I love you too, girl. I feel like we were kind of nervous, y'all. Like, let me tell you
Mad
something. We're
nervous.
still learning. We're still new to this whole podcast thing, and we're still learning how to talk with y'all and engage with y'all. So bear with us, please. And please don't judge my friend. She's not a gold digger. She
I'm
just ain't
not.
messing with no.
Y'all heard that.
You're tuned in to That Pressure Talk with your girl, Asia. We talked about it today. We'll talk about it tomorrow. And we're going to continue to talk about it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Mwah. Bye.